Money spent most of my life on the M6, yeah. Get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little push your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. It is Week 16 of the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys come in here winners of 2 straight. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft.
Well, they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, they didn't do a lot there to fool anyone. They just came right out and ran the football, but with great success. And that's the way you want to get things started. A nice quick opener for a big game.
Now it's Nix.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saves back at the 31.
Joshua Hines-Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Nix going to give to Harvey.
Gets around him. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Pass not free there by Tyson Campbell.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And the tackle going to be made right there at
the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations in high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he's showing those expectations and doing everything in his power to follow through.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 97 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings that 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. It's Harvey to start the drive. Through the middle of the field. He's on his way. And all the way home for the Broncos score. O.J. Harvey with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
You know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one's really safe. For the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Hey, easy, route. Smash, hey, tomato.
Now hand off to Bigsby. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Lawrence now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. joy after that.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
He's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 38 now. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8 as they've got it as we resume action. Next to the air. Looking left side of his got him in. That's Sutton. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the mile-high air. It's a good one. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
There's the 24. Take right open.
Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's out right at the 25. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now he brings up 3rd down.
Hey. 11, Agate.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest at first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Lawrence. Well, it is caught by Hunter. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Play coming up here on this drive. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, Lion!
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Another run by Bigsby.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Touchdown!
Brenton Strange,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways. Call this penalties.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
To throw is Nix.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down. Inbounds.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Here's Nix once more.
And he's going to have to hook up with Sutton.
He's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He made his first attempt, this from 45. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our spin
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And this is Rachaad White. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Buccaneers took care of business. They win it by 5. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, they're going to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I've established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they got back in balance. It helped when they put the ball back in the air.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, run!
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And they get him down right around the 16. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger! Duck! Silver!
Here's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Broncos 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know, hey, it's just getting moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Throwing Nix. And this one is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Up the middle, it's Hardy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two.
Yeah, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They're going to get one more than up for him.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite for land instead of porterhouse.
Yeah, this is good.
All right, just check.
Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Nix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good. And
they get to the football. It's blocked. What a huge play. We could have been watching the go-ahead point sail through the uprights. Instead, special teams coming through with a huge block.
And I think we just throw strategy out the window here. Forget all that. We just saw the biggest moment of the game, and that could have been the most decisive play at that moment.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Rip, 23. This one's on. No! Alert! Alert! Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 31 yards there to 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter play.
Red on red. Soga, high. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tank Bigsby, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
A good pickup there at 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Now a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. At the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hold on, set.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Foye Oluwakan finding his way to the ball for a stop, a tackle for loss. Here's 2nd down.
Hold on, set. Hey!
Operating from the gun. Nix. Throw to the side complete. That's McLaughlin. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Broncos 1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Here's 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction running the ball.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's outbound, able to take this one up to the 35 yards on the pickup.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
That's a complete TTU out of the backfield.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato. Hey, check that.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, go. Done. This is a hunt. Rocco switch. Reload.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Lawrence. They'll drop this one off with ETN. But even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
A gain of 7.
Red.
Jaguars.
Hey, here we go.
ETN up the middle.
And down inside the 40 with about the 38.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Here we go.
On second down, they'll run it here.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Lawrence to a knee, and that will write a finish to this one. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Jaguars, it's a good fifth win for them as they play out the string. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Denver, they suffer their fourth loss so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on